Hey everybody, this is Mike from Printed Performance. I'm going to be demonstrating the installation of the bumper bracket fix. um, and this is our new product. It's made out of, what do they call that? Race car aluminum. Um, so yeah, let's get started. I'm going to do this from start to finish. So you have your damaged bumper. So you can start by turning your wheel and removing the hardware. You can do all of this in your driveway. This is not a hard installation. It takes maybe 20 minutes at most. Once you've removed these 3 bolts, you're going to peel away your wheel lining. You're going to have to take this one out too, but this usually breaks and they don't have a fix for that yet. So this fixes the major problem. You're going to push this out carefully. And this is a T25 Torx bit. You can use that on all these. They're all the same. There'll be one bolt right here. Remove that. This one's the most important one to remove because it draws a grommet up that will lock the bracket fix into position. I'll show you here in just a second. The car is super dirty and I apologize, but just trying to get this done. Alright, so this is the important one. It'll actually lock into this hole here. So you're going to take your bracket repair. These will be your mating surfaces. I'm sorry, before we install this, very important preparation, surface preparation. Get you something like a 400 or 200 grit. I have 600 here because that's what I have on hand. But I'd recommend something a little bit coarser. And make sure you sand the inside of your bumper. Try not to get the lip. Hold on a second. I actually have some old epoxy on here still. And never fails, always traffic. So sand the inside of your bumper, just so the epoxy has something to grab onto a little bit better. More surface tension, the better. Let's see. So the black part will be facing up. We'll take it, align it. This will be on the aft side of this mating surface. And bend that a little bit. Just a hair. Just press it in. It's going to be a tight fit. You'll feel it. You'll feel it snap in. Now you have everything set up, so here's the second part. And this is kind of the fun part. So, not really fun. I don't like this part. So, I recommend wearing gloves for this unless you like having epoxy all over your hands. I don't. I work with epoxy a lot. I'm not a fan of it. Get you a pair of rubber gloves. An acid brush will work for this, a cheap acid brush, and get you a high quality epoxy specific for plastic. If you use anything other than that, it will be too rigid and brittle, and it'll snap off. You want plastic bonding because it's hard, but it still has a little bit of elasticity, just enough to where it won't snap, it'll just bend a little bit. So you don't need a lot, maybe that much, if that, maybe a little more. You know what, never hurts to have a little more. Seal that up for later, for the other side. The other side's going to be typical, it's the same as this. You're going to want to mix this for a minute. I do recommend that because this stuff takes forever if you don't mix it for a minute. But yeah, you'll take your acid brush, mix it up real good, toss this when you're done. I'm going to call this good for me, just for demonstration purposes, but can't emphasize enough, you want to Mix this for a full minute. Then you will, these tabs here, this one, and this one, and this one, you're gonna brush it on. You don't need to go crazy. That's kind of the advantage of this this fix. You don't need a ton of epoxy to do this. Just get you a good coating on every single one of these tabs. If you want, get some masking tape and roll this corner so you don't get it on your car. It will come off. Use isopropyl alcohol or something very mild so you don't damage the clear on the paint. Last thing you want to do is do damage while you're doing a DIY project. Get this little guy up here, and a little more on him. There we go. So, can you bring the camera around and show them how much epoxy I have on there?
Hold on.
Okay, that works. Yeah. Just get it a little closer. There we go. You can leave it there after that.
Okay.
So as you can see, there's not a ton of epoxy on there, just enough to bond it. This system will actually allow, once it's set up and good to go, you should be able to remove the bumper and the tab will come out. It is a tight fit though. It's shimmed and has metal. So it's a tight fit, which is good. It's what you want. So once you have your epoxy in there, you're gonna press that up there. Looks good, right? Okay, well, we're almost done. Get you something, some tape that's not super, doesn't have super adhesion, but enough to get you what you need here. I recommend masking tape. Anything too sticky like packing tape or anything like that is going to leave residue on your car and you're going to be fighting to get it off. So go ahead and press up, get it started here, press up, pull, and just do that several times until it's completely seated and you have a good looking panel gap. Whoop. Actually, I take the gloves off now. We're not dealing with the epoxy. It wants to stick to it. Just get you nice in here. And that's it. I would wait at least an hour if you've got an hour, and then if not longer, longer's better. Wait an hour at the very least, and then once it's set up, you'll be able to remove the tape and you have a nice panel line again. You won't have to replace your bumper. So we'll go ahead and look at the other side. I have it done on there. Oh, Caroline. Sorry. Sorry, it's my daughter. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm gonna hawk something else while I've got you guys. It's spooky season, so we've got new snap-on bumpers. They're press fit in. They're super secure. They're not coming out of there. It takes 10 seconds to install, so if you want to, do a little something for your grill for the Halloween season. Anyways, back to the bumper. So this side's been done. Nice panel gap. Looks factory, and it's been like this for over 9 months. We've had some other fully 3D printed products that have lasted pretty well. These are going to last hopefully the lifetime of the vehicle. That's what we're aiming for. If not, I think the worst case scenario, the epoxy will delaminate and you'll have to reapply the epoxy, but the brackets will not break. So anyways, enjoy, and I hope everybody gets their bumpers fixed.